I am really fortunate to work with a plethora of high-performing individuals around a range of industries. So doctors, lawyers, CEOs, folks in international development, mainly, I would say C-suite executives, people who are very passionate about what they want to do, who are very driven in their careers, but who often get stuck or who get burnt out or who aren't putting themselves first or who have experienced a challenge like a death in the family or other things where they just need space to pause. They need someone they can just talk to for a moment. I'll tell you, it wasn't easy. Maybe about 20 years ago was the first time I burned out. I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. It was the first time in my life, despite 2 Ivy League degrees, that I couldn't sleep. I actually couldn't sleep. I had insomnia. I was sick. And I realized that I needed to do something really radically different with my life. You can read more on my website. There's a little bit of a journey that goes there. But I started to reimagine what my life would look like. And as that became clearer and clearer, even though my focus in the beginning was on youth and community development, I understood that what I wanted to do was work with individuals and help them be their highest selves. So 3 startup organizations, 10 years of management consulting, a number of frustrating situations. And here I am as a certified life coach, and I've been in this business for 10 years. There's an interesting phrase. It says, if you don't have an hour to meditate, meditate for 2 hours. The busier we are, the more we need to slow down and really assess so that some of that busyness can actually become working smarter and not just working more and working harder. I have a lot of friends who are physicians. They're radiologists, they're OBGYNs, they're general practitioners, they're surgeons, they're dermatologists. And one thing that I have seen across the board is that it's really easy for them to put other people first. It's really easy to not take care of yourself, or when you get stuck, feel like the only way through it is to power through. And having someone to talk to who can help shift your perspective or help you set boundaries or just help you create a new narrative for what's possible for your life can be a game changer. Often we move through life in one of 3 states of consciousness. We are unconscious, which means things are happening and they're happening so fast that we're really not paying attention. So imagine what we think of as actively multitasking, but not getting all the pieces. And then there's being reflective, or being aware, I should say, where you're present. You're present with a patient, you're hearing them, you're truly there. But then there's a 3rd level of awareness, which is self-awareness. And that's when you're not just present with the people in front of you, you're present with yourself. And that's where we often fall short. We're not present with ourselves. So in any moment, just ask yourself, how am I feeling? You can do this. I often meditate in the midst of talking with people. They're talking and I'm checking in. Am I being triggered in this moment? Where's my energy level? What's going on with me? And I found that to be particularly helpful in regulating my emotions and making sure I can give myself what I need. One of the things that's really important to my clients is that they have a safe space for reflection. And that means a confidential space, a sacred space where they can truly be themselves, where they can say things they can't say anywhere else without judgment.